Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, and what you're looking at is a plan for my cabin slash tiny home. And for those of you that have not seen the cabin, you can go to my playlist titled Building a Tiny Home, and in that list somewhere you'll see a video showing the cabin that I'm planning on building. The dimensions of this cabin are 14 feet this way, 14 feet, and then that's a 8 or 10 foot patio there, that's included. So it's 14 by 28 right in here. That says 392 square feet. This is going to be an Eagle carport, just an aluminum carport, and it'll be 14 by 24, 26 in that range. And these right here, this is windows all around here like that. There's a window over the kitchen sink, one in the bathroom there. And we've made a few changes in the bathroom area. When I talked to Shelton, the owner of Cabin Masters in Fredericksburg, Texas, yeah, if you want to check them out, you can check it out at cabinmasters.com. But having said that, so this is the basic plan, and this is on the lot. This is the street, East Terrence Street, and it shows the dimensions, and the scale is 1 inch equals 10 feet. And I'll zoom a little bit and let you take a look at the floor plan a little closer here. It's hard to hold the camera steady. The more you zoom, the more it magnifies the shakiness, if you have any shakiness. But you'll see that this is a bed here. That's a hot water heater. That's a 2-deal sink. Actually, I'm just going to have 1 deal there. And then this would be the refrigerator. Come around here. That's open shelving. That's the shower. That's a toilet, sink. I think that's a washer dryer. And then this would be over here is going to be a little closet. But I've changed this up a little bit. We're going to move this wall about a foot this way and give me a little more space in there to do a closet and hanging clothes and all that stuff. Because and people are saying, well, there's no storage. There is no storage. I don't want any storage. I don't need any storage. I live in a 17-foot casita travel trailer right now. And believe me, everything I've got will fit in there very nicely, okay? No problem. Because I've downsized to nothing almost. Again, I'm 75 years old, so things are not really important to me. But anyway, this is the basic plan here. Again, I've told you, these right here, these windows are what they call 3050s. There's 2 of them together. So you got plenty of window there, and then a window over the sink. 3050 means like 3 feet by 5 feet. Anyway, the guy that drew these plans is named Chad, and his phone number is 830-613-5772, and you can call him and if you want to have some plans drawn up. Or you could actually use the scale here and kind of use this as a guide. Let me get the next. Now, this is a full set of plans that you would give to a builder, even though now the Cabin Masters, they have a plan that you can modify, okay? And but I went ahead and did a plan. I took the 14 by 28 foot home and laid it out the way I wanted to see how what I plan to do is going to fit. It cost me $200 for the plans, which is a hell of a deal, because I've got a full set of plans to give to the city now, because I have to give 2 sets of plans to the city. And then of course I left one with Shelton at Cabin Masters in Fredericksburg with some changes on it. I'll zoom just a little bit here. And again, this is, let's see what the scale is on it. The scale on this page is 1/4 inch equals 1 foot. And so that shows you exactly how the bed's going to fit in that big open room, and the hot water heater and everything. And it shows open shelving and all that stuff, and the windows as per the first page we just looked at, and the bathroom, and then of course the front porch. And then over here is the roof plan. Over here showing the slope for the roof, which the builder would need to know. And then we go one more page. Let me flip it. I think you end up with 4 pages if I can get it to flip here. I'm doing one hand here. Anyway, this is the plan for this. I'm putting it on what's called pier and beam. The foundation type is pier and beam. You can put them on a slab or whatever you want. But Cabin Masters builds on your lot, on your site. Okay, they show it with material and build. You don't even have to clear it if it's fairly level. You know, they'll build right there and you're good to go. But I'm in the city of Llano, so I have to adhere to city ordinances and whatever they are. But this is a plan for a pier and beam foundation, and this shows the specs for that pier and beam stuff, what's required. It shows the 6 mil poly down here. That's basically some black plastic. And then it shows a termite cap and some different things that are required in the cities. And of course, now Cabin Master will meet all the city requirements, city specs, and that's a pier and beam plan right there. Next to it is the electrical, and let me move this over a little bit. This is the electrical plan and plumbing on this page, I believe. Yeah, it's got the deal. Anyway, so you see these little deals like these are outlets, like plug-in outlets, 110 volt. And so you see a bunch of those all along the walls and stuff. These are ceiling fans, shows how they're wired to be turned on and off. These are porch lights or lights out on the patio. And then this right here, these are double outlets on the front porch for, like plugging in, I don't know, weed eater or whatever, if you wanted to have a little electric barbecue pit or something out there. Anyway, I got a fan in the shower too, and it shows all the electrical outlets. And this right over here where it says HB, you may not be able to see that too clearly. HB is hose bib. That's an outside faucet, one on each side. In the rear, I didn't put it in the front because I don't plan on watering grass. Nothing. I'm not gonna mow anything. I'm gonna do zero scaping, or I will zero scape it myself. So this is electrical plumbing. This is foundation. And over here, now you're going to see, this is what you call elevations. That's just basically a drawing of the home showing the front view. It's going to have a metal roof, and the siding on this is showing board and batten. But we're actually going to go with cedar lap and gap, which will be running, the cedar board and batten is running vertically up and down. The lap and gap runs horizontally. Actually, it looks better. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Anyway, this is the front of the house, shows the door, front porch, the steps, and then over here, this is the back of the house, shows the window there. This is the window over the kitchen sink. This is the west side. Got one window in the bathroom. Why? Because that's the west side of the house. Even though I'm going to have a carport out here to help protect it from the direct sun in the summer in Texas, which is very hot. Having fewer windows there helps too. And this is the west side here. Actually, this is the east side. Is that right? Can't even remember how my house is done now. Let me think about this. This is the west side over here. I do have windows on the west side. Yeah, because I remember. Yeah, I added those, and I might take them out. I'm not sure. Yeah, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to use a mini split air conditioner, but those are the drawings of the house, the cabin, whatever you want to call it. And then that's the last page right there, right? So having said that, guys, now you know more about that. But whenever you're going to build a tiny home or a cabin, if you're going to do it yourself, then you need a full set of plans. And that includes the site plan right here showing how the house is going to fit on the lot and how far it is from each side, the front and the back and the whole thing. And then you also need some plans showing the electrical layout, where the electrical outlets are going to be. You need a plumbing plan showing where your plumbing is going to be for your washer, dryer, kitchen sink, bathroom sink, and all that. And you also need a plan showing the foundation, whatever else you're going to do. But having said that, guys, that'll get you started. But yeah, you get you a full set of plans, and then you're good to go. Now, most tiny home builders, cabin builders, have a set of plans, or they actually have a few that they build. They build just a few different designs. Now, the downside of buying a tiny home that's pre-built is they have to be able to tow it down the highway. In other words, they have to get it to your site because they build them at their location and take them to your site. So they can't be over, I think, 11 feet wide to go down the highway. And so this, site built, this home is 14 feet wide, okay, because it's site built. That makes a big difference. So if you're buying a tiny home that's already made, or you're going to do a site built home, that's one of the choices you'll need to make if you're going to get into this building you a small home. But having said that, guys, the people need to, if you're in the Fredericksburg area, I don't know how far out they go, 50 or 100 miles, I don't know, then you can contact Shelton McAfee at 830-456-2687 and in Fredericksburg, or you can go to their website, which is I think it's called cabinmasters.com. Yeah, cabinmasters.com. Yeah, and get a start there. It's got phone numbers and emails and all that stuff, so you can get rolling there. But their lead time on building a home right now is about 6 months approximately before they'll get started because they're busy. But the good thing about these people is Most contractors make draws. In other words, you have to pay them each time they've completed, like the foundation. You make a payment. When they complete the framing, you make another payment. They call those draws. Okay, you pay the contractor. With these people, cabin masters out of Fredericksburg, when they're finished building your home and you're satisfied, you pay them one time. Okay, is that fair? I think it's great. So anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, this is Rusty 78609, the tiny home man. Now, hopefully, I need to get water on my lot, and yeah. So here we got. That's a floor plan. I'll leave the thing on here for the floor plan for those of you that might be in. Yeah, this is just one big room. One big room. That's all that is. Just one. It's got a high ceiling. The walls are like 8 foot, but it goes up to probably 10.5 feet in the center, and it's all done with pine wood, tongue and groove pine, light colored, really nice. Yeah, you'll see it when you go to their website. But anyway, having said that, again, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye bye, buy anything you want, anytime, drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, take deep breaths to lower your blood pressure, and stand guard at the door of your mind, man, very important. But anyway, adios amigos, bye bye.